Welcome, everybody. My name is Lady Felicia. I am a mother. I am a pastor. I am a woman of wisdom. I am your credit advocate, and that's the role that I am taking on in this moment. So today I came on to talk about repairing your credit. I came on to invite everyone that's under the sound of my voice to consider the fact that we have been allotted this time to position ourselves so that after this, that we can not only walk into prosperity, but we can be positioned to be in the vein to receive a wealth transfer. Well, why do you say that? I say that because not just money, but credit is something that, most of us, especially in my community, that's not talked about much, it's not taught on much, and it is not depending on who you were raised by and what their experience was with credit. When I was growing up, it was get a good job, work for 20 years, retire so they can give you a watch, a clock, and you can have a retirement check. Well, gone are those days. As we can see by Starbucks being in debt, Macy's shifting from retail stores for the most part to online. So many big name companies have either filed for bankruptcies, trying to keep their online community going, keep their sales going, keep their business afloat. And so working in any place for 5, 10, 15, 20 years more than likely will not happen. One, because a lot of companies have a mindset that they need production, and they don't want to pay a lot of money for production, especially big name companies. So if they have a high turnover, then that's more insurance they don't have to consistently pay, 401k, etc., etc. And even as we are returning to quote unquote the norm, with people going back to work, if they go back to work, then you're going to even see a shift in that. The companies that will be able to offer insurance, how much insurance they'll be able to offer, how much you'll now have to pay out of pocket in order to have that insurance. Whereas it may have been $5 that you contributed to that plan that was really awesome, and you had maybe $20, $30 copays, it's going to shift to something totally different. So you want to position yourself in this hour and in this time so that, God forbid, that does happen. You are one of the ones who they say, we don't want you to come back. Here's a severance package. We don't need you. We're downsizing, etc., etc. Then at least your credit is in the process of your credit score is in the process of going up, or at least you are working towards it. It's gone up or it's going up. Amen. So what we do at Credit Solutions Group is we have a team of attorneys that work to draw up dispute letters that you would send to the 3 credit bureaus in order to have any negative items, any outdated items, any erroneous items, anything that does not belong to you, anything that impacts your score to the negative. They will have you send in those letters and work to get it off of your credit, which will raise your score. The second portion is we work on a plan for you. in order to put things in place so that when the time comes, as you're waiting on those disputes to go through, as you're waiting on your score to go up, as you're continuing to pay your bills on time and not be late, then your credit score is rising as those disputes are, as those items, are deleted off of your credit. And so you're not just idle, but you have a part to play in it, because after all, it is your credit score. It is your money. It is your life that you want to get in order. It is your score that you want, have a goal of it being 750, 800. So that, again, you don't have to pay high interest. You don't have to put down $20,000 on a $200,000 home. But you can position yourself to have the leverage to be able to negotiate, right? And so the next thing is whatever your goal is, to help you meet that goal. We want to get you signed up. Now, does it cost? Yes, it costs. It's $188 to sign up, but that includes your setup fee and your first month's services. And in that first month, you're going through, you're learning, and I go through myself, and some days when I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing schoolwork, I'm not doing license stuff or other things, I'm going through the site and I'm clicking and I'm listening to a video. You don't have to sit and read. That's another good thing. You can actually listen to the video, and you can download the app as well. Listen to the video and get more knowledge. You have so many things at your fingertips with the Credit Solution Group program to fix your credit. So, again, I am the credit advocate. I am here to advocate for you to go ahead and get started to fix your credit, to get to that point where you can buy that house, that car, or just be proud that you've actually gotten stuff off of your credit and that you've positioned yourself to be in a better place. It may be a job that you want to work at, and they look at your credit score and go, I'm sorry, we have to pass you up. I didn't believe it was true until I was looking at some jobs myself, because I was thinking about getting a job before I became the credit advocate, right? So I'm looking at the job and it says must have credit score of, and I was like, oh wow, that does exist. I didn't know that you needed a halfway decent credit score just to work in certain industries and certain levels of the state or the government. They don't want people who have low credit scores, okay? So whether you want to work a different job, whether you want to buy a house, a car, whether you want to just be able to say you have a good credit score and maintain it, whatever you want to do with that credit, or even start a business. Some people fix their credit to start a business because they say one day I may need a business line of credit. That plays a part in making sure that your credit is good. And if you're single, you don't want to wait until you get married, hear me, in order to fix your credit. Go ahead, get started, reach out to me. The link should be in the comments. If not, I can go ahead and put it in right now. Bear with me. There we go. Go ahead and get on my calendar. Reach out to me. Let's set something up. Look at your credit. See where you are, what you need to do, and what your goals are, and go from there. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I am Lady Felicia, your credit advocate. You have a great rest of your evening. Bye.